Hi, this is Sarah Brash. So I want to do a quick video about John Haidt's appearance on Bill Maher's latest episode, and so on HBO. And so John Haidt was promoting his book, The Anxious Generation, and it was just bizarre. It was just bizarre. So of course, Bill Maher famously hates kids, right? And John Haidt's latest book is all about kids. It's all about protecting kids. We need censorship. We need government regulation of social media because it's harming kids. So he's so concerned about kids now. And kids, mobs, cancel culture mobs on social media are driving kids to suicide and destroying their lives. So the whole reason why John Haidt is now obsessed with kids and keeping kids safe, and he wants censorship and government regulation of social media, is because he's trying to basically save his career. And I know his book is doing extraordinarily well, and Bill Maher was blowing so much smoke up his ass about it. But the whole reason why John Haidt made this pivot is to cover his ass. He truly did, because John Haidt was responsible for creating, in no small part, for creating cancel culture, for creating the woke DEI industries and bureaucracies on campus, for creating cancel culture, and he helped create the whole industry of trial by Twitter and moral outrage mobs on social media, and particularly on university campuses, because he turned his fall 2018 book tour for The Coddling of the American Mind with Greg Lukinoff of the FIRE organization, and that is a whole other can of worms, and I have a huge story to tell about what FIRE did to me during the witch hunt at Yale. He turned it into a part of the witch hunt at Yale. He turned his fall 2018 book tour for The Coddling of the American Mind into part of the witch hunt at Yale. He vilified me as a racist, as a monster, who was trying to get Black students killed on campus by calling the campus police, to come and shoot them. It was insane. It was insane. I couldn't, it was hard for me to even, when I found out what John Haidt had done to me, it was hard for me to even process it, right? So Bill Maher and his show is just, and that's why the pivot to kids. It's all about kids now. He's this amazing social media guru who's gonna save the children, and it's just, he's trying to paint himself as some kind of saintly figure. It is such a joke. He is a monster. He is a monster he 100% knew that I was completely innocent, and he had no problem throwing my life and my body onto the altar of the woke gods to further his career and to try to further his, status and to make money and to sell copies of The Coddling. John Haidt did that to me. He called me crazy at a FIRE event. He went on the New York Times book review podcast. He went on Sam Harris's podcast. He called me a racist. He said that what I had done was racist and that I was trying to get Black students at Yale killed by calling the campus police on them, and that I should be horrifically ashamed of myself. He was knowingly doing what he decries in The Anxious Generation, which is he tried to lead a social media moral outrage mob against me to cancel me and to drive me to suicide and to destroy my life and to destroy my human and civil rights career. He is a monster. He's a monster. So And I don't know why, but he keeps going on Bill Maher's show, and I don't know what the relationship is between them. But Bill Maher blows smoke up his ass every time John Haidt goes on his show. And this time was no different, and it was crazy because Bill Maher famously hates kids, wants nothing to do with kids, doesn't think that we should adjust anything in society to cater to kids or families with kids. He just thinks that they shouldn't be in restaurants, they shouldn't be out in public, and he doesn't want to have to deal with them. But he was just blowing smoke up John Haidt's ass, telling him how amazing he is, how he's like saving the children. He's saving the children, and how Bill Maher was trying to say, oh, this is so important, the work that you're doing. We really need this censorship. Bill Maher was saying we really need this censorship. We really need to censor the internet. We need to really tackle, misinformation that's misinforming the children on the internet. We really need the government involved. We really need the government to be regulating the internet and regulating social media. Bill Maher was saying this, like, hypocritical much, but this is antithetical to basically everything he has ever said his entire life and his entire career. Of course, he was famously canceled, famously censored, and I don't understand. I don't understand what kind of deal they have. I don't understand the relationship. I don't understand why Bill Maher would debase himself like this. But it was just such a joke. It's such a joke, and it's such a fraud. Everything that John Haidt is doing right now, his ludicrous, asinine Constructive Dialogue Institute, I don't even know how many millions of dollars Yale is paying John Haidt. It must be some insane number, because he's got them using his Constructive Dialogue Institute materials to teach Yale students how to engage in civil discourse without ostracizing one another, without engaging in cancel culture. He, just gave a talk. Who knows how much money he was paid to give this talk as part of Yale's farcical Trust in Higher Education Committee speaker series. And that talk was just a complete joke. I just did a video about that. So everything that John Haidt is doing right now is to cover his ass, because he knows he's in deep shit, and he knows that I'm exposing him as the monster that he is, and the fraud that he is, and the grifter that he is, and the race hustler that he is. He is just a grifting weather vane. He will say anything he has to say to get the money. He'll be woke one day, and then he'll be anti-woke the next. He'll be pro-cancel culture one day and anti-cancel culture the next. He's just a monster. He is a monster, and he has helped destroy trust by the public in higher education. He has helped destroy higher education. He has helped destroy academia. Academia is in ruins, in no small part because of John Haidt's efforts. He is a monster, and I don't understand why Bill Maher would destroy whatever semblance of credibility he has left at this point. It was just like this mutually masturbatory exercise in self-aggrandizement. It was a joke. It was just a grotesque spectacle. It was insane. But anyway, I don't want this video to get too long, so I will have a lot more to say about this. But have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Take care.